How you doing? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on, man?
Cool. Not much. Can you just talk for a second so I can get the recording right?
What's up?
Yeah, that seems good. Okay.
Oh yeah,
How are you? What's going on, dude?
good, good.
Good. Yeah, so just so you know, I record all these sessions so that I can send them to you guys for review.
That's perfect, man.
Yep.
Appreciate.
And so, to start things off, tell me about yourself. Who do you mean? What's your experience level?
So sure. This is my first year in college, and I've been playing Ike for like a couple of months now. I was a Yink main, but switching over to Ike. I mostly want to get better to. My college is like a lot of Smash tournaments, and these guys are like all beasts.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
I just got the arena invite. So yeah, I've been playing Smash for more competitively ever since Ultimate came out, but I've been playing since like Brawl days,
I got you.
But for the most part, those have been like just play with your friends whenever
Yeah.
kind of thing. Haven't taken it seriously.
Have you gone to your local tournaments at your college?
Yeah, I didn't mean to send it to you. I don't know
Oh, it's
why I
okay.
thought I would. Yeah, usually so like they're about 50 to 60 person tournaments, and the best I've taken was 13th.
Okay. Yeah, not bad. So you know what you're doing.
I have an idea of what I'm doing. I like to think I do.
Gotcha. Well, hopefully we can get you over whatever hump you feel is holding you back. So just join up whenever, and we'll get some games, and I'll do a little analysis of where I think you could improve a little bit, and I'll also dump you this. It'll be like an hour-long VOD of um, basically just for you to review with me pointing stuff out. So hopefully that'll be helpful to you to go back and watch it again. Um,
Okay, and you'll send. How will you send that?
I have like a Dropbox. Don't worry, I'll get it to you. All right, let's play for a
Okay.
bit. Okay, I like that coverage with down tilt. Ooh, that was really good back here. I'd watch the counters.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, fair sensitive gross angle. Yeah, I mean countering can be good. I'll throw it out as a wild card every now and then, but I would never throw it out at the start of a game. I would wait until my opponent's conditioned not to expect it,
Okay.
and then you could throw it out. And it's never worth throwing out unless you think it's gonna kill. To be honest, there's like no reason because it's super risky for pretty low reward.
Uh huh.
Like the reward is like maybe 10%. So
Oh, damn. Yeah.
there you can just go for fair. I'm at 130, so fair is actually gonna hit a lot higher, and you could have probably true comboed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like down tilt back air is great, but it stops working earlier than down tilt fair. And fair will definitely kill at 130, so. That was good. I really like that platform pressure you just did. Good anti-air, but it is risky to go for 8 there.
Okay. Oh, nice.
So yeah, that's good. You have a clear, like, good foundation. You have a good knowledge of pressure. Like, whenever I'm on a platform, I'm scared, which is good.
Okay.
Um, I would just say one thing, like, we've only played one game, obviously, and we're gonna keep playing. But I would say you need to get your risk reward straight. Um,
Okay.
like, it's really easy to throw out an Aether and be like, oh, it hit, so that was the best move to do. But you got to think about, like, what do I gain out of this? And what do I lose if it misses? And what are the odds that it works? You know what I mean? So, like, if I throw out an Aether to anti-air when you're at 0, at best,
Yeah.
I'm getting, like, 22% in stage control, right? But at worst, I might actually die. So, it's risky. So, generally, when you're anti-airing with Aether, you could always just do a fade back fair or an up tilt instead if you want. Um, or a down tilt if you're trying to read mash on your, if you're trying to read someone approaching you, you know? So
Okay.
it's all about making sure that you don't do the risky option when you could do the safe option, unless you're sure you're going to get high reward. There's nothing wrong with anti-airing with Aether, but I wouldn't do it at low percent. Um, like if you're at low percent, then it's not that bad because their punish probably isn't going to be that bad on you. Like they probably can't kill you at 0. But it's all about that balance. It's like a giant equation you got to always be doing in your head.
So it's like a more of I'm a stock ahead and I'm going to just go for this risky option.
That can be a factor into it, but a lot more of it's about what percent your opponent's at. Like if you're at 130 and I know Aether's gonna kill if I hit it, and up
Right.
tilt is not gonna kill if I hit it, then Aether makes sense.
Okay.
But if, the reward is like just stage control in 20% and the risk is death, because like,
Yeah.
Aether has 25 frames of in lag, they can literally just F smash you for it.
Okay. Okay.
Then you're going to want to go with the less committal option most of the time, which can be like fade back fair. You could do a fade back bear. Up tilt's a really good anti-air. Another good one I like that's a little bit less committal than Aether is if you do hold your shield. Try to shield grab me here. Well, I didn't do it right. You see that?
Uh,
You can actually low profile grabs with that little bait.
oh,
Which
at
is
the
pretty
end of
nice.
your up air.
Yeah, like do an up smash. Do you see how Ike like?
Oh, when the up smash. Oh, okay.
Yeah, do you see how Ike leans forward and down? He like low profiles grabs on frame 1. It doesn't work on every character, but characters with like kind of short range grabs, you can actually bait jumps and bait shield grabs with it, which is really cool.
So like landing behind with up air to up smash.
Yeah, you could also do it with Nair or Bear. You could do it with any hero really. It's just a
Oh,
little bait. That's just a trick though. That's kind of gimmicky, but it's a cool thing to know and it feels good to land.
yeah, yeah, okay.
All right,
That's yeah. I didn't even think of that. All right,
all right, we
we'll
can
go again.
fight. Yeah, I got that from Izza. Don't want to take credit for it.
Oh, from his
Yeah, it's from that video.
advance. Yeah, yeah. Oh man.
It was actually probably not a bad option if you hit me. I don't think you did it on purpose, but I was gonna
Yeah.
back air your Aether, so it was an interesting idea. So you expected me to swing, so I just did a little
Yeah.
tomahawk on the flat. That's what Raven King does a lot. So that was a really bad Aether for me. You should have just dash attacked me. I probably would have died. You found a way to get the kill anyway, though, which is good.
Okay. That's like Ike's really good edge guarding kind of technique, just like holding shield and then like
Yeah,
baiting
yeah,
out an option or one of
that could
those
be really
things.
good
Okay.
for sure. Ike is so good at controlling space. Big sword privilege. Oops, you went
Mhm.
behind me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so sometimes, especially if I'm at low percent, I'll just go out there and get hit by quick draw. Because, like, all you can do there is Aether. So I can just kill you for free.
Oh,
So, like,
so
I went for the fair, and if the fair hits, great. You know, that's good. But if it misses, I still kill you. So you basically had 0 options there.
okay. So purposely getting hit just put you at a better position. That's like just an Ike.
Yeah, that's just a trick for edge guarding Ike. It works on Captain Falcon, too. You ever heard of a tech check or a rock croc?
Oh, the rock card. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they renamed it because rock croc's not a good person. But um, yeah, no, it's the same concept where you get hit and then it actually is like better for you than your opponent, even though they hit you.
Ah, okay. Yeah. See, I didn't even know that was
Yeah,
like.
just a little trick.
So wait, what's it called? What's it called now instead of the clock?
They changed rock croc to tech check, but there's no actual teching in the thing for Ike, so it doesn't really fit. But it's the
Okay.
same general concept of getting hit and being an advantage even though you got hit.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's go.
I'm glad you didn't. A lot of Ikes will completely miss their follow-up on down throw if you DI in, so it's good that you're aware of that. Just gotta be careful on disadvantage. Don't just drift back.
Okay. Yep.
Dead, but it's still worth it. I overextended there. I could have just ledge trapped or edge guarded you. You got to be careful at disadvantage. I'm getting so much out of you not reacting to me coming at you with aerials.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And you're also neutral teching on platforms a lot.
Okay. So what could I do instead? Just like not even tech. Or
So you could tech roll, you could not tech, you could tech. Yeah, I mean, basically those are your 3 options. It is possible to cover all of them, but it's harder than if you do the same thing over and over.
okay.
You could also just drift away from the platform. Like, I think you had time to double jump there instead of landing at all. Like, I don't think that was a forced tech. You want to avoid teching if possible because it's very easy to cover for Ike. Because, like, look at this up air. It covers the whole platform. So I can basically cover all tech options. So if you're, like, in hit stun up here and you're looking like you're about to land, it can be better. Like, if you hit A right before you land, it'll actually cancel and you won't have to tech. Or you can double jump out.
Even if you're in like tumble.
If you're in tumble and it's a forced tech, then yeah, you have to tech. But if you're sent like up here in tumble, like
Yeah.
you'll be out by the time and you can cancel your tumble by either jumping or hitting a button.
Oh. Okay.
There's also the option of fast fall neutral air dodge. Do you know about that?
Yeah. Like the.
Yeah, I think I saw you do it a couple times, so that's another good thing to be aware of when landing, is just be aware of all of your options. Don't fall into the same habits, or your opponent's gonna extend their advantage on you hugely. Like you saw, like I only got like 2 little true combos on you there, but I was able to read your disadvantage, and I just got a huge extension on you. So being aware of your disadvantage habits is a big deal.
Okay. I noticed like I air dodge literally like it's my life, and
Yeah.
I mean I don't know what other. I guess just like drifting away, but then you kind of rushed away
When
last
you're
time.
in the air above your opponent, your options are double jump, they're fast fall neutral air dodge, you can air dodge to a platform or something,
Uh-huh.
or you could like quick draw to mix up. Those are pretty much all your options. You could counter in niche situations too, but it's just being ambiguous with your drift is another big part of it. Like if you're drifting to the right and someone's trying to cover your landing, just like switch back and drift left instead. Or like double jump right. Like, you see how much mix there is when I'm drifting left and then I jump the other direction?
Yep, yep.
Yeah, you want to be less predictable, because your opponent can't react to everything.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Okay. Grab. And the more aware you are of your own disadvantage, the easier time you're going to have taking advantage of other people's bad habits, because you're just going to be more knowledgeable in general, more aware. Awareness is what it's all about. You have no jump, yeah?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You're spamming double jump and disadvantage too much, and you're gonna lose stocks like for free against Ike that way. Oftentimes it's better to get hit than to get hit and lose your double jump. So you often want to wait and just let the string happen. Or just hold air dodge instead.
Hmm.
Nice. Good delay on the back air there. I tried to parry it, but you waited. Nice. Down tilt bear. Love to see it. I heard the shoulder button press when you did it, so I know you're using shoulder jump.
Oh. Yeah, no, I got that from your video.
Yeah, that's good. Good punish. Be careful holding air dodge and disadvantage like that. I'm going to get huge extensions on you if you keep it up. If you just down throw there, well, actually no, I was probably out of range for the true combo.
Oh. Oh. Nice.
Thanks. I think I'm dead.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm dead as hell. But hey, it was unexpected.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna counter, but then I was like, oh shoot, if I, well, actually, might have been a good option.
It would have saved you. You wouldn't have hit me, but I was dead anyway. I don't know. It's rough because like I shouldn't have done that up air really. I guess like in a way it's good that I did it because it's you know,
So
you're definitely
yeah,
not expecting it, but
inadvertently it was a mix-up, but I just, oh, see, I always get hit with that.
yeah, you just dropped shield. I think were you trying to parry or?
No, no, I just dropped shield because I thought you like came down from the platform.
Gotcha. Good back air.
Oh, I don't know what I did.
Yeah, that was a dumb counter by me. Smart not to Aether there, because you would have died for it.
Wait, what were we talking about?
Oh, you just double jump to ledge instead of using Aether, which is good.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you can do that, you should.
And then air dodging also whenever you can.
Yeah, for sure. If I was a little bit lower percentage, I killed you for it, but I wasn't.
Mm. Oof. No.
Dash attack is hugely disjointed and has a really long-lasting hitbox, so it's really good for catching stuff like that.
But it's not like a good neutral tool at all, right?
No,
I've used it,
it's a killing burst option. I wouldn't use it in neutral much. It's the same thing as Aether, right? Where it can kill, but it's a huge commitment. Dash attack's less of a commitment than Aether, though. You usually can't get smash attacked for it. Yeah, it's like minus 17 or something when Aether's like minus 25. Right? I'm just spitballing those numbers. I'm not exactly sure. It's around that, though. Okay,
there we go.
Yeah, your double jump, like you have a habit of double jumping at a disadvantage. That's going to get you killed all the time as an Ike main.
So options would be just get hit, let the string happen, and then while you're recovering. Yeah.
Well, there you just tried to double jump back onto stage. Go to ledge. Don't be afraid to go to ledge.
Okay.
Ike has pretty good ledge options, so like, and it's pretty hard for us to die going to ledge because quick draw is a really good like recovery tool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, don't be afraid to go to ledge. It's your safest place when you're in that situation.
Okay. Oh my, miss. Okay.
Sorry, I'll give you one. That was just simply.
All right. Thanks.
Happens to the best of us. So if you're behind Aether like that, you can actually just F smash and kill me.
Oh, okay. That's just like a frame thing.
Yeah, just as long as it's not hitting your shield, like as long as you're behind it, it's a free F smash.
Okay.
You just gotta be quick with it.
Yep, I don't even try.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you had a jump or not. So there, you did a good job reading that I was gonna air dash, but you just didn't up air. Like you waited, you were patient, which is good, but then just up air me, you know? If you're gonna bait me into doing something, you gotta capitalize on it.
Got you.
A lot of these notes can be for when you watch the VOD later, by the way, if you're not sure exactly what I'm talking about. But it'll be clear.
Yeah, that one in particular, I
Gotcha. Oops. I was trying to wave land.
Oh. Yep. So
sorry.
I jumped out of shield. Was that like just like how did you? Oh, okay. Oh, right.
I was about to say, you have a rhythm that you play at, like everyone does.
Right.
And so a lot of times, if you catch on to your opponent's rhythm, you can call out them dropping shield and stuff like that. So there, I was like, okay, he's gonna jump, or he like there's a chance he might spot dodge or attack, but F tilt covered pretty much everything but hold shield there. So. And F tilt's pretty safe on shield because it has like come up here and shield. It has so much shield push that it can't be shield grabbed. Yeah. It's like, it's not super safe. It's like minus 19 or something. Or, it's in the teens, which is not safe. Do you know what I mean when I say that?
Like safe?
Yeah, when I say like minus 19 or minus whatever.
Yeah, so the shielding person, well, the hitting person has 19 frames before they can act, right?
Yeah, the shielding person is able to act 19 frames earlier than the person who's,
Okay.
However, that person's stuck in shield, so they can only do out of shield options, and dropping shield is 11 frames before you can do something. So those are things to keep in mind.
That's so that would just be like jump,
Yeah, well,
be up smash those.
okay, so jump, there's no animation. You see that? Like, okay, look at my drop shield animation. You see that last 11 frames? If you jump, it completely bypasses it. That's why aerials out of shield are so fast. And then another thing that skips it, up B out of shield, no shield drop animation. Up smash, same thing. Our up smash kind of sucks out of shield though. So yeah, whenever you're doing the math of like what can punish what, you have to factor, like if I drop shield and then down tilt's frame 7, shield drops frame is 11 frames, so this is 18 frames out of shield. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
technically, sorry, what?
I was just gonna say, just like the ultimate frame data.
Yeah.
App. I like use that to just see that.
Definitely. But that's why parrying is so good though, because it completely like parrying gives you 3 extra frames, right? You know that? Like
3 extra. Okay.
Come near me. Oops.
Oh.
My bad. Oh my god. Now that I'm thinking too much.
Wait.
I can't parry now. Okay, there we go. You see how I was able to act 3 frames before you. It adds 3 frames to my punish window. But on top of that, it also bypasses shield drop. So that means when I down tilt here, down tilt to frame 7 move, that means it can punish anything that's -4 or worse. And that's why down tilt out of parry is so good.
Okay, yeah, nobody really has -4 right away like that.
Yeah, like some characters do, but they're pretty unreliably going to get the max space. Like, you know, if a wolf is naring at you, it's like -3, but they're usually going to hit the top of your shield. So they're still going to have a few frames of falling. So it's almost never going to actually be -2 on your shield or whatever. So you can almost always down tilt out of a parry, which is a huge deal. It's so good because like you've been practicing down tilt confirms. They're insane, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Now, as far as out of shield goes, you know, up B, the hitbox comes out on frame 15. You know that, right?
And the armor is on frame 5, right?
Yes. So, like I said, it's frame 19 or 18 out of shield to do a down tilt, but because shield drop is completely bypassed by up B, it's frame 15 out of shield. So it's actually faster than down tilt if you don't get a parry. So down tilt's better out of parries, but up B's better out of shield. Plus the frame 5 armor can be really good for calling out mashers, you know? I'm sure you've done that plenty of times.
So you could just like anticipate like them coming down with an aggressive move and not even shielding, just up being.
Yeah. Definitely. That's a really yeah, I do that a lot, especially against like you know how Rob's like the nair your shield?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and their nair is like -2, so it's like impossible to punish. Yeah. If you up B, you can armor it, and that's great. You do it preemptively instead of as an out of shield option. It also works like DDD mains like to use their million jumps up above you and then land with like back air. You can just up B. Yeah, you can up B and just call them out and like catch them with the sword, which is pretty nice. All right, let's play it out before the timer goes.
Yeah.
Oh, did you have a question?
I was gonna say I'll just ask it after. It's about matchups.
Okay. Okay, so you want to DI that down and towards Ike, and you probably would have lived there. That was a really good back air. Calling out my jump. You wasted your double jump there. Now I can just juggle you unless I miss it, but you know.
Oh, there I did it again. Yep.
Yeah, you wasted one of your options in disadvantage, which is bad. You want to have a plan if you double jump, because otherwise you're just in the same situation again, but without a jump, which is much worse.
Up. Yep.
Damn. I think you still had your double jump.
Oh no, there I didn't.
Ah. See, most Ike's dash tech there. I was just trying to call it out.
Hmm. So when does dash tag usually start killing?
Like
Oh.
80 on ledge. It's crazy.
Oh damn.
Okay, well, that's all right.
Yeah. You had that anyway. All right. So yeah, with the matchups thing, like for example, the Rob example you just pointed out, how do you even like get to know that stuff? Is it just versing people and asking them and
Yes.
figuring out, or is there how did you figure that out? You know?
So a big thing. Are you in the Ike Discord?
Yeah.
You can ask questions in there, or you can ask me about specific matchups. But yeah, just asking people who are more experienced is a great way. But also just playing Rob mains a lot. Like if you have a matchup you're struggling with, ask a Rob main. You know, ask them for friendlies and just play them over and over.
Gotcha.
But yeah, a good way to get things you overlooked is either by watching really good players. Like you could watch Raven King fight Epic Gabriel and pick up tips that way.
Okay.
Or
And who's the Gabriel play?
he's a Rob main.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like find high level reps and watch their VODs is the easiest. Or is like probably the most self-sufficient way. But you could also ask people.
Okay. So there's no like, actually, I guess that kind of answered it. I thought there was like a compendium of just like.
I'm sure someone has one. You could ask around the Ike Discord. But it's a good idea to make one. We don't. I don't know if the Ikes have done it yet. Some mains have.
Yeah, there was one. So when I used to main Yink, I saw one like that. It was pretty like.
Yeah, there's people with matchup notes. I should, but don't keep matchup notes.
You just know a lot of like.
Yeah, I've just played a billion games and keep it in my head, but that definitely is less efficient, and I definitely forget things. So I should have matchup notes. Good recovery. Wow,
Oh.
still active.
Oh.
I missed.
Would have nice. Would the down tilt back air would have worked for you? Like, why'd you go for
Maybe.
up air instead?
Because it at that percent, up air is easier to hit, and both would have killed. I just missed it. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Plus, you DI'd in, which makes up air a lot easier than back air.
Did you know that? Like, are you just like?
I was planning to go for up air.
Okay.
But there's a certain percent where I just start always going for up air because up air is easier. Like it's a harder input, but it works in more situations, so it has more coverage. Because like obviously back air is only going to work on ledge as a main kill option. So.
Oh, so like mid stage, you just.
Yeah, it's also pretty hard to hit DIN with back air. It's doable, but it's difficult.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I'm not warmed up. I'm missing my conversions. That's all. You're doing a lot of just slow drifting down when you're at disadvantage. You want to be quick. You want to be fast falling. You know, be unpredictable.
Okay. Yep. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I think you did that by accident, right?
Yeah, yeah. It was...
It happens.
All right. So, okay, besides like what do you go to for edge guarding like against an Ike like this?
So counter's good, but you're not really doing the counterable things, which is good.
Okay.
Forward air. If you stand on ledge and they aether high, you can aether them back. You just need experience is really it. Like I play Ike Dittos all day, so you learn what to exploit.
Okay.
But forward air, down tilt, you can do reverse aether is really good. Have you seen my video on edge guarding?
Yeah, yeah, I've seen it.
Gotcha.
I noticed like this. There's also like a footstooling option, right? Where you just kind of jump on their head.
Yeah, you've been watching Reed Ranger, huh? Yeah, no, you can do that. That's, fancy stuff, and also not all that reliable in my opinion, but that's how mics like it, so sure.
Okay.
It's not really something I do, though. Especially not online. It's kind of precise. Alright, let's go.
Cool.
So if you delay your get up there, you can stop me from chasing you that easy. Like you generally tend to get up from the same timings when you miss text, and so that makes it pretty easy for me to extend my advantage state on you.
So that's what you mean by like rhythm?
Yeah. Don't do things at the same timings every time. You gotta mix up,
Okay.
or you become predictable.
Right. And that includes even like disadvantage and everything.
Yeah, literally everything. Risky double jump there, because if I hit you, you die.
Yeah, I
Okay, you lost your double jump, so... Okay, good. You made it back.
got lucky.
Nah, it was a good recovery.
Now you predicted the dash tag there?
Yeah. But, whatever. It worked.
Yeah, it's
I knew you'd do something aggressive. I was thinking it would be dash tech, though, yeah.
didn't even mean that, but it works.
Yeah, it did work. You have good grabs. Honestly, your neutral's good. It's like the main thing you need to focus on is your disadvantage state. I'm getting huge wins every time I win neutral against you, because you're not thinking about how to get out of disadvantage enough. Oh, that
Oof,
sucks.
oh my gosh, that was
But yeah, you like if you watch back this VOD, which I really recommend you do. That's where like the meat of these lessons is. Just pay attention to what I'm doing to keep you at disadvantage, and pay
got it.
attention to what I'm exploiting to keep you at disadvantage, because there's some gaps there.
Okay.
I would say your neutral and your advantage state are both not bad at all. It's just your disadvantage. Like you're probably lose stocks super early for what feels like unfair reasons a lot.
Right.
When there's a lot you could be doing to prevent that.
Yeah, I don't know if I lost my jump. I was just being safe.
Be careful double jumping like that. Like I said, if I fair you there, you just die.
I see. I'll just look at that.
Yeah, it's an option, but just be careful doing it too much.
Oh, I was waiting and still got me.
Yeah. It's all mix. Nice down tilt there. Got the tech practice. Nice. See, that was good. Like, you're clearly aware that you can't shield grab F tilt, because you just baited me with it.
Oh, Okay, that was I didn't even realize it was the I couldn't shield grab F tilt.
Yeah, I tried to shield grab F tilt and then you athered me, which was good. Sometimes like we do things unconsciously because they've worked before without thinking about why they worked.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's exactly what happened.
But it's good to be aware of why so that you can, you know, expand on those things and do them more. So
Yeah, that was,
I don't ether, I don't ether in neutral that much. But there, you were at kill percent, and I was at 45. If I miss that ether, I don't die. If I hit it, you die. That's the risk reward, right? I was also pretty confident I was going to catch you. So it's all a calculation. I'm not saying I'm doing math in my head. Like it's a feel thing, but you know, you're feeling out the odds, essentially.
yeah. Oh, yep.
Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with your double jump.
Yeah. Okay, that's definitely like number one from
Yep.
today. And so, no, my believe it or not, my double jump was like probably worse than it is now. Like a couple of months ago. Like this is I thought it was better, but
Have you ever watched um, Banana Boy?
yeah, I love Banana Boy.
I'm pretty sure he has a good video on disadvantage state, but two very common edge guarding mistakes and how to fix them. That might be it.
Okay.
I don't know. He's great um, for learning basics and stuff. I would go watch all of his stuff on juggling and edge guarding to just sort of get like he covers all the options you can do, which is great to just like you want to be aware. Like as a baseline education of Smash, he's awesome. He doesn't really get into the weeds, but I think he's awesome for beginner and mid-level players to like learn where their mistakes are.
Yeah, that was superior edge guarding.
See how? Okay, so I did what you did earlier, but then I up aired. Earlier you did that, but then you didn't hit me. Same thing there, right? I baited out your air dodge and I hit you.
And then baited out as you're saying.
Yeah. I saw a great quote the other day, and it was the difference between mid-level and high-level is baiting out air dodges. That's it. Waiting for them to air dodge and then hitting them instead of trying to hit them right away. And it takes practice, but, you know, awareness is step one.
Right.
For me, is when I played Johnny. Do you know who Johnny is? The Ike main?
He's from the States?
Yeah.
I think I've heard of him.
He's got like this crazy advantage state, and he just like punished the shit out of me when we played. And I learned a lot about like advantage and disadvantage there. Like sometimes it just clicks, you know? You're like, oh, this is what I was missing. Okay, you need to start DIing that, right? Because like you shouldn't have died until like 120 to Ike Aether, even when I have rage.
So wait, how did I die there?
You want to DI. You were at 100.
Oh wow.
You want to DI down and towards Ike, like diagonally, you know?
Okay.
And that's true of basically any move that sends to the corner like that.
Oh, so the main that okay, that makes sense because the main I was always confused on like how to know where to DI. Like I always figured you just DI towards like stage to survive
The basics of DI. If you die off the top, you needed to DI down more, obviously. If you die, well, yeah. If you die off the top, you needed to DI down and out. If you die off the side, you needed to DI down and in generally, or just in.
And then the corner like Aethers.
If you die off the corner, you were just meant to die. The corner is like the idea is you want to lead your character to the corner as much as possible because there's just more room in the corner. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the edge of the map with the furthest distance between you right now is the corner. just because of how rectangles work, right?
Right, right.
So that's the point of DI. It's not that you're actually shortening the distance you're launched. It's you want to send that launch angle at a vector that has more space.
Okay. Okay. So you're just basically making it maximizing the distance from you in the blast zone kind of thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right.
And then that's just like knowing which moves send you where, and that's like matchup
Yeah,
knowledge.
it's all experience. But for Ike, both dash attack and ether send almost perfectly to the corner. So if you DI down and towards Ike, you're gonna live a lot longer. Like a lot longer.
Okay.
There's a little bit more to DI than that, but that's the basics. All right, you want to fight?
Yep, yep. Oh.
So I'm baiting you to drop shield every time there. All I'm doing is delaying my up air.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, disadvantage habits. You double jump too much. You don't generally fast fall when you air dodge. Okay, actually, yeah, we should practice this real quick. Hold on. So what you're doing a lot is you're just falling and air dodging, right?
Uh-huh.
What you want to do is start a fast fall and then air dodge. Do you see how much faster that is? I mean, your goal is to get to the ground. So
Okay.
yeah. You fast fall first, and then you want a neutral air dodge on the way down.
Okay, so neutral like air dodge so it lands right on.
Yeah. Because like if
Oh.
you directional air dodge, look how much slower that is than fast fall neutral air dodge.
Yep.
It's way slower. And that means I have more time to react and more time to catch you before you hit the ground.
Yep, yep. Okay.
So yeah, that's worth practicing. It's a good way to get out of disadvantage. Don't abuse it because I can still catch your landing, but it's still a really nice option. You got to know your options, you know?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Alright. Oh wait, give me 1 sec, sorry.
Okay.
Alright, ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh!
Oh. Here we go.
Yo,
Damn it. Alright.
that was an interesting you foot still. Were you trying to?
No, I actually wasn't.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, so that I can DI that if you hit it inside of me.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes if you DI in or out, in fact, it's even easier if you SDI. You can
Okay.
escape. Not always, just sometimes.
Oof. Okay. All right. So, what did I do bad there?
It's really all the same thing. Like, I'm getting huge strings on you when you're in disadvantage. Like, you know, sometimes it's hard for me to pinpoint, but in this case, it's easy. You gotta work on your disadvantage. And that means studying your VODs. That's the easiest way. You gotta study your VODs and see which habits are getting you punished, and then when you're playing friendlies, actively like think about what you're doing and how to change those habits. And it's not gonna work right away. You're probably gonna lose more games while you're changing those habits, but in the long run, it'll help you hugely. Like you gotta be willing to lose friendlies to get better.
Hmm.
Because you gotta learn what your options are before you can mix them up well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and that's practice. Alright.
I did not expect that grab to reach.
Yeah, I jab just missed you and you grabbed my hand. Oh,
Whoa.
unfortunate. Yeah, if you fast fall off stage, it's just it.
Yeah, he doesn't have.
Oop. Oh, nice. Don't give up on the edge guard there. I have no jump. You can kill me there. You either run off fair or like counter or something.
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah, don't counter unless I'm like forced to Aether. Good decker. That was a smart backer. You can definitely catch in that situation.
Mm.
If you Aether me at a shield there, you can beat that.
Wait, what was that again? Like
If
what?
if I do an Aether right here, and you're standing on ledge and
Oh,
shield,
you had a shield.
yeah.
Okay. Oh damn it. Mm. I try to mix up just by like going straight to the ledge.
Yep. I didn't commit to anything, so I was able to just react. There you go. Your double jump is gone, so now you're in trouble. I didn't really capitalize well, but that was a very exploitable situation. Nice. Yeah, you have good neutral. That's definitely not, like, obviously work on improving your neutral. Everyone should, but that's not your weakness. Your big thing is disadvantage. Because I'm basically getting a stock every time I win neutral against you.
Okay, interesting.
You can watch how I recover and how I play disadvantage and copy that, but you could also watch some other really good Ikes. I think you would benefit a lot from doing some VOD review of some really good players. Like, go watch Raven King or Yez, and then slow down their gameplay so that you can see what they're doing and see their options, and try to, like, put yourself in their shoes. Like, follow their thought process. Don't just watch what they're doing. Try to think of why they're doing it.
Okay. I feel like a lot of times though it would like a lot of the stuff they would do would be sent like make no sense to me.
You say that, but it's actually, like, Smash is... It's more simple than you think most of the time. Sometimes when they're going for reads or, like, trying to read habits, sure. But for something as simple as getting out of disadvantage, there's definitely a lot you can learn just by slowing it down. Like, it's not as cryptic as you might think. A lot of times it's pretty straightforward. Because, like, even top-level players, they have the same 4 options you do, They can fast fall neutral air dodge, they can double jump, they can maybe, like, quick draw or swing at a disadvantage, or they can air dodge sideways. Those are their 4 options. So, it's not ever going to get all that complicated. So, there's still a ton to be learned from top-level play. Alright, we can fight now.
Okay.
But yeah, that's how you beat good players. Stop thinking, of, oh, they're unbeatable monsters, and start thinking, oh, they have the exact same options I have, so, how can I exploit that? Everyone has the same tools, even if they use them better.
Right. Was that like when you were facing Fatality, that's kind of like how you thought and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Would you say he's the best player you've played with?
Mm, him or Raven King?
Hmm.
I did better against Raven King than I did against Fatality though, so I don't know. Also, Yez is insane.
Oh right.
Scat also insane.
He's the other Ike main, right?
Yeah, I mean I played with Cola too, but it was like in bracket forever ago. Cola's definitely the best of them. Sinito also insanely good.
Who?
Sinito.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
He's a PGR Sonic main in my home state.
Ah. I don't know why I picked McGregor. That was weird.
It's a good option. I think you could have ethered backwards and killed me though. Like this. Oh, I didn't do it right. Yeah, you were doing run back after that over and over, so I thought I'd call it out.
Hmm.
Landing back air, completely safe. Really good option to take those stocks percents. It's like -6 on shield, and it has tons of range, so no one's gonna punish that. Even if they parry, they usually can't punish it.
Hmm.
That's a
So
little
who
light.
is that?
Sorry, what?
Is there like, because I know some characters like huge roles that
Yeah,
like
yeah.
wouldn't, right?
Yeah, it just depends on the character. Wii Fit has like the longest roll. Steve has a really long roll. There's a few characters that it doesn't work on. I'm actually working on a video on that like right now.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it should be out this week.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Closest man.
So we have time for one more. You can ask some questions. Is there anything else you want to know, or things?
So okay, who is who is Ike's like worst matchup? Palu?
Yeah, she's up there. Palu or Min Min or Roy can be bad if you don't know what to do, but I feel like I've mostly figured that matchup out. Rob sucks. Yeah.
So okay, what do you do against Roy? Because I have a Roy main friend that like beats my ass with Roy.
It's all about patience. If you're aggressive at all, he'll eat you up, and you want to jump less than usual. Up tilt to call out his nair approaches, because I'm sure he jumps in with short hop nair. Every Roy does.
Yeah.
So yeah, up tilt calls that out really nicely. If he mashes too much on your shield, you can start ethering. Because his jab is actually -6. So if he likes to double jab you, you know what I'm talking about on your shield? He'll do jab, jab, and just like pressure you.
Oh, okay.
A lot of Roys do that. You can ether that out of shield, but you want to be careful. Be insanely careful in disadvantage. Roys will eat up bad disadvantage and bad recovery habits. So I'm sure he's getting a lot of early stocks that way.
Right at the ledge too. Yep.
Yep. So yeah, basically, if you improve all the things I'm telling you about the Ike matchup, it'll help in the Roy matchup too.
Okay. And that goes for most stories then, right? I mean,
Yeah, it goes for most fast characters with good edge guarding, as well. It goes for pretty much everybody. But yeah, Ike is one of the better jugglers in the game. So is Roy. So a lot of advice for one matchup will apply to the other pretty nicely too.
Gotcha.
All right.
Okay. All right. Last one.
Nice. Like I said, your advantage and your neutral are pretty good. It's just, yeah, I'm just getting huge dividends every time I win neutral against you, which is bad.
Hmm.
high. That's a good option. Nice. I have no jump, so this is scary. Okay, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Damn it.
Just counter. Just counter on ledge there, and I die.
Okay.
If I am forced to go that low, you can counter on ledge, and there's nothing I can do about it. These backers are really threatening. I like them a lot. They put on a lot of pressure.
Thank you.
Interesting end.
I
like it.
didn't. I meant to do run off back air, but
I think either one would have hit me there. So
yeah.
you have no jump, so now you're forced to do this, which I should have been able to edge guard, but I screwed it up.
Damn. Yeah. I see. I like. I mean, obviously I see it, but like I feel it.
Mm-hmm. Gotta cheese you once, right?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
All right. Well, overall, good stuff. You clearly have the fundamentals of Ike down. I don't want to sound like a broken record, so I'm not gonna restate everything I just said. But yeah, work on that disadvantage. Work on edge guarding Ike if this is a matchup you struggle in.
Okay.
Make sure that you're not afraid to go to ledge. You know, you try to jump back onto stage too much, and that's really exploitable.
Okay.
Because you just die. You just die if you're off stage without your jump. That's like the Ike
Yeah.
curse, you know. So
Yeah.
going to ledge is almost always going to be your best option. Or if you're sent high, you can mix up between going ledge and going over their head.
Okay.
And when you're being juggled, don't be afraid to just hold out and go to ledge there too. That can be really nice.
Yeah. Ledge. I underestimate like just being
Hmm.
at ledge.
Just getting that
Okay.
invulnerability and then forcing them to ledge trap you instead of just edge guarding you
Yeah.
is always
Okay.
it's always a little bit harder.
Okay.
Other than that, unless you have a couple closing questions, I guess that's pretty
Um.
much it.
Okay. One question. So how many hours do you actually have with Ike? Just having like an idea of.
God, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't kept track, but thousands for sure.
Oh shit. Okay.
Um,
And I'm sure just as many with the game itself. Who
yeah,
else do you
he's
play?
been my main for about a year and a half now,
Oh, okay.
and I play every day, so a lot.
A lot to say the least. Who
Hmm.
else do you play usually?
When I first picked the game up, I played Zelda, but I haven't touched her in years now. I have like a little bit of a Roy and a little bit of a Joker, and I play Palu occasionally, but
Got it. Okay.
my Ike is way more developed than any of those. I'd say Joker's the closest thing I have to a secondary.
Okay. All right. So
Uh,
yeah, that's
Sorry,
all I
what?
have. No,
Okay,
that's all I have. Any other questions?
cool.
So
Well, I hope this was helpful to you. I'll get the VOD to you in a little bit later.
okay.
Um, yeah. Again, closing thoughts. Work on disadvantage. Um, if you have any questions, feel free to DM me. There's a reviews channel right above this in the coaching chat. If you want to leave me a little blurb review. Also, if you want to schedule a follow-up to see how you're coming along after you practice, just let me know. I'm always open.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I hope this was useful.
Sounds good. Could I just hit you up on Discord from now on? I don't like using Twitter DMs.
Yeah, that's what I usually do.
Okay. Yeah, I bet.
Yep. All right, have a good one, dude.
All right, you too, man. Take care.
Bye.